Hey, good evening, everybody, or good morning and good afternoon from wherever you're logging on. Welcome to this announcement from the Bengaluru International Short Film Festival for 2020. This year, as everybody knows, we are going under COVID crisis. We are still waiting for the government orders here if we can screen movies in theaters, but we have to see how it goes. Otherwise, we have no other choice but to go online. I'm sure many filmmakers will not be very happy with this, but that is how this year is going to be for a lot of festivals. We are seeing that uh, the we are seeing that a lot of film festivals are actually canceling, which is very sad to see. However, we are not canceling. We will either go with the theatrical festival, or if the government does not allow, we will go with the online festival. So, a couple of things which I wanted to share with you, because we had amazing entries this year, excellent movies which came out. Our jury was very happy with watching all these films. So we will go section by section announcing the competition sections. Also, I would like to say something, add something here is we have received a lot of entries and many. It was a very difficult decision to come to the competition section list, which is about 15 to 20 films in each section. The challenge was to bring in the top 15, and there were many good films which we had to drop. However, uh, our team will, if you are not selected for the competition section, our team will connect back to you to see if the jury has recommended your film to screen in the festival at a non-competition section level. So we'll be happy if you agree. Otherwise, we respect your decision, and we will wish you all the best. So, without further delay, I would like to share my screen and start announcing different films in different sections right now. Before that, I would like to share a small statistic. Let me first share my screen here. So, hope you're all able to see my screen. So, as everybody knows, our Bangalore International Short Film Festival is going to be held between the 13th and 16th of August to 2020 this year, which is actually by this date next month, we would actually be done majority of the festival. So these are some of the statistics which I want to share. I'm very happy that this year almost 30% of films were submitted by women filmmakers. We are very proud and very happy that you've been trying to encourage more filmmakers to submit their movies, and this percentage has been growing every year. And this is a great thing to see that almost 30% are women filmmakers. We also saw first-time filmmakers. Almost 50% of the submitted films were first-time filmmakers, which is again a great achievement. And congratulations to all who have made films this year. And 25% were student filmmakers. A lot of good student filmmakers are in the bucket this year, and we encourage students from different media school, film schools, to keep making films. This is great. Out of 195 countries in the world, we had submissions from 88 countries. I mean, I was amazed with this stats when I got this, and we are very happy that we have reached out and people from 88 countries have sent their films to our festival. So I'm very happy to know this, and I'm very happy to see that we have got so many submissions from different countries. On a note similar to that, I saw almost 165 languages, but many movies are a mix of 3 or 4 languages. So I can't give you the exact number of languages, but on an Excel sheet when I was trying to look at it, it was about 165 plus languages. So it's great to see that. So going to the jury who watched all our films to bring this list of films to you, I would like to share their photographs and names. And these are the people who made it possible There's Aparna, there's Gitanjali, there's Himanshi, Indrani, Meeta, Sandra, Achyuta, Ashwin, Chintan, Dheeraj, Firoz, Harish. There were two Harishes and one Harsh. Samir, Vishwanath, Vivekanand. So I thank all of these people who helped us bring those 3,000 plus films to these sections of competition section films. So my heartfelt thanks to all of them for making this possible. So we will go in an order after this. Now I will start announcing first this time we introduced a new section called Let's Include, which is focused on physical disability and inclusion as a prime focus. So the focus started with physical inclusion, but we have expanded it to, because the kind of films we got were so amazing. So it can be gender inclusion, it can be physical disability inclusion. So this is what we have done. So our first competition section is for Let's Include. And this section was taking entries both on fiction and documentary. But all our other sections are very, very clearly only fiction-based stories. So let's include competition. The first film to get selected in that is Break the Stereotype, directed by Puneet, who's also from Bangalore. This is our first film which is got selected in the competition category. The second one is 180 Degrees from Mohammad Reza Kouza. We won't be saying where the movie is from and what languages the movie is from, because all that will be announced in our website soon. So once this is done, our website should be updated and you can see the details in our website. The next film is Blind, Born to Live in Near Darkness by Siddharth. Again, a great film to be selected into the festival. Blind Faith by Jackie Dalhouse, the next film into the competition. Feeling Through by Doug Ronald gets included in our competition section. Itkamuli, directed Anne Christine Plate. This is also animation based into the inclusion section competition. Mind Mending by Marcus Schroeder. Please excuse me if I pronounce your name by mistake. It is not on intention, but maybe because I'm not used to calling it in the right pronunciation. The next one is Morning Dreams Do Come True by Surendu Chowdhury. Moving by Omar Ben David, an Israeli movie, and again into the Let's Include competition. My Lady of the Camela, directed by Eduardo Montaut, gets included. Rider, Queen of Fucking Everything by Nishan Singh Binder, also gets into the competition section. The Beds of Others by Jonah Garcia. The Dress, directed by Tudo Lysek. I hope I got that right. The Routine by Dimitri Andos. The Wagon, Gail, directed by Gail Knudsen. Touch, directors Salvo Campasano and Filippo Arlotta. And that concludes the competition list for the Let's Include competition section. So I congratulate everyone who's got selected, and our team will reach out to you soon on how the submission of how you can send your films to us and what will be the next procedure for the same. So going on to the animation section next, the competition film list is as follows. Abe's Story by Adam H. Stewart gets selected. Anacronte by directors Raul Kohler and Emiliano Sete. Avaria by Golab Gonen. Crunch by Lucadi Peng gets selected for our animation competition. Aprenov, directed by Alejandro Ariel Martin, is also in our competition animation section. Evangeline, directed by Nadine Shevենք. Grand Adventure Railroad by Sean Horn. Kape Maho by directors Hinale Mona Wong Kalu, Dean Hammer, and Joe Wilson get selected. Oxygen by Rocky Grispin and Violet Belzer is also in our animation competition section. Pace by Kai Stancic is also in our competition. Radha, the Eternal Melody by Bimal Podar gets selected for our competition. Sai by Val Bolgarin. Story of a Beginning, directed by Balram. The Boy and the Mountain by Santiago Aguilera, Gabriel Monreal. The Fox and the Pangrove, directed by Divakar. Its original name is Panangattu Nari. Troyes Francis Sixos. It's actually a six-director film by Clemens, Florence, Louis, Varu, Morgan, Hugo. Gets selected into our competition, animation competition. Wade by directors Upamanyu Batterjee and Kalp Sanghvi. And that is the list of our animation competition section. I apologize again if I have pronounced your name wrongly. I hope that I congratulate everyone who has got selected into this animation competition. Again, our team will reach out to you, and we will let you know how to send your movies for screening at our festival. We are moving to the international competition section. We had a huge number of submissions in this section. Maybe also because from this year we are also Oscar accredited festival, the first festival in India to get this honor, and we are very happy and that we got this accreditation from the Oscar Academy, and we look forward to get more and more good films, and our festival can support you in the right way. So in the international competition, the top winner of the festival will be the movie will be sent from the festival side to the Oscar Academy. So that will be part of the competition lineup, where a lot of films are sent from different festivals, and our festival has also joined in that list of festivals for the sending the competition film. So the next section is the international competition section, and the first movie to get selected in the section is Alina by director Rami Kode. Congratulations. Bare Trees in the Mist by Rajan Khade. It's a movie from Nepal, premiered in TIFF last year. Black Forest by directors Jean-Marc and Philip David. It's Always There. Lihu Dangkoho gets selected. Kyon, directed by E.G. Bailey. A film completely shot in black and white. Zuni by Tebogo Malebogo gets selected for our festival. Mum's Hairpins, directed by Tatiana Fedroskaya. This Mum's Hairpins has won a lot of awards in different festivals, so we are happy that it's part of our festival also. Ome by Wasim Gia. Ring, directed by India Drupe, gets selected for this international competition. Ruga, the English name The Path, by Besim Uz Majli. I'm very sorry. I'll stick to Besim gets selected for our international competition. The School Bus by Ramazan Kilik is also in the international competition section. The Day I Killed You by Edu Escudero. Virago by Curly Schneider gets selected. Ward's Henna Party, directed by Morad Mustafa, is part of our festival. White Eye by Tomer Shushan. Windowless by Samuel Flukiger. So these films which you just were announced are part of our international competition section. I congratulate everyone who's got selected. As mentioned again, we have another list of films which will be followed up by our team for the non-competition section. There will be no other films into the competition sections. The ones which were announced are all for the competition section. The films which are recommended by our jury, we will be calling you or reaching out to you by email to see if you're interested to screen it in the non-competition section. We would be happy if you say, because there were so many good films which we could not package in the 15 or the 20 films which we are trying to have it in the competition section. However, we would like to congratulate all the competition selection films, and we look forward for watching your film at the festival. So again, I would like to announce that the winner of this competition section will be sent from our festival to the Oscar Academy. I would like to now move on to the Indian competition section. Again, we had a list of amazing films this year, and we were we wanted to know how to choose this because there were so many good films. And again, please don't get disappointed because we had only limited slots to get your films on. So I would like to start announcing the selected films right now. The first film in the Indian competition section to be selected is Agony in a Greenery Route by Ramna, gets selected. Bhashan, The Immersion, directed by Trishanandi, gets selected for our Indian competition section. Black Label by Amit Patkar is also in our section. Chaukat by Vivanshu Rai gets selected for our festival. Dhumas by Nainisha Dedia is also part of our Indian competition section. Free, Fair, Fearless by Aarti Bagdi is part of our festival. Hunger by Katyan Shivpuri gets selected. This movie is inspired by a true story. Kala, directed by Tarun Jain, gets selected. Mistman by Tathagata Ghosh gets selected for our Indian competition section. Name by Ram Kiran is also part of our festival. Oru Single Room, directed by Vishnu Dev. Peeklu by Mrinmoy Nandi is part of our festival. Poet in Two Words by Swapnil Vasant Lata Kapure is part of our festival. Snakes and Ladders by Mayura Dolas gets part of our festival. Sunday, directed by Arun Fulara, gets into the Indian competition section. The Little Riddle by Anup Omen. And that is the list of our competition section, of the Indian competition section. I congratulate everyone whose movies got selected. And we would reach out to the other films again for if they would agree to be part of our non-competition section. And the Indian competition section winner will also be sent to the Oscar Academy. The top winner of this competition section will be nominated to the Oscar Academy Shorts section list. And I congratulate all of you, and I wish all the best to whoever wins in this competition section. We now go to the Karnataka section. We have this, as the festival is from Bangalore, we focus on promoting local talent, and we open up for movies which are either shot in the state of Karnataka, or done in the language of Kannada, Tulu, Konkani, or one of these languages which are one of the major languages of Karnataka. So I start the list of competition sections list right now. The first film is Up and Direction Hairstyle by Krishnana, directed by Deepak Ram. Deepak also had another film last year in our festival, and this year he comes back again with another short film. So congratulations, Deepak Ram. Bisi Bele Baat by Arvind Kaushik. Arvind is a very well-known filmmaker. I'm very happy that he has submitted a short film this year into our festival, and I congratulate him too on this. Dwara, directed by Shreyas N. Rao, is part of our festival. Ire Hudu, directed by Satish Rajendran, also is part of our festival. Frayed Lines by Priya Belliyappa. Priya is also a feature film. She has done a feature film, and I'm happy that she's also coming back to direct short films. So congratulations, Priya. GPS, directed by Raghunandan. Raghunandan has also directed a couple of short films earlier and has been part of our festival. And I'm happy to see his name again and his film in our competition list. Koru by Karthik Rao also gets into the Karnataka competition. Lottery, directed by Jagdish Nandanali, is also part of a competition. Mumuksha by Saurabh Kulkarni gets into the Karnataka competition. Nitya, directed by Pradeep Padmakumar. Parallel Lines, directed by Naresh Hegde Dodmari, gets into our Karnataka competition section. Pikasi by Vinod Kulasekaran is part of our competition section. Srishti by Vikram Talilal. Vikram's film is also part of the Karnataka competition section. The Lost Case by Pradeep Krishnamurthy gets into the Karnataka competition. Yo-Yo, directed by Shashikumar P, is also part of this competition. So I congratulate everyone whose movies have been selected, and also part of this festival. We would be reaching out to you as part of our option by our festival team. We will be looking forward to hearing from you, and also we would like to, we want you to reach out to us for any questions and any doubts you have, and we would be happy to talk to you about it. Even if you have, even if there are some kind of questions right now, we would be happy to take it. I'm seeing a couple of questions already on our social media. So let me look at this. Congratulations. Thank you. Tathagata Ghosh is already commented. Congratulations, Tathagata. Amit Patkar was also for Black Label has commented. Congratulations. So Jimmy Olson says, when does it start? Oh, sorry, you meant when does the live start? Sorry, Jimmy, we got delayed by a couple of minutes, and I'm sorry for that. So I think if there are any questions right now, I'll wait for a couple of minutes. Is there an experiment section? Vishnu, sorry, there is some of the films which were submitted where in the short film is where experiment. Actually, some movies in the international section are actually experimental films which you can watch, but we don't have a separate section for experimental films as of now. Probably one is due to because our resources are low and we are not able to concentrate on growing more sections, and that is why we are going step by step by including one section. This year we are starting with the Let's Include section. We did not have a documentary section till this year. This year we have started with a theme-based documentary section. So hopefully that we will be able to grow this festival more and add more sections like experimental and others. Thanks for your question. Ashwin, I'm sorry. It's going to be very difficult to show the marking of all the films because it's a huge list and we won't be able to show up that. Normally, none of the festivals, because there's a lot of discussion which keep happening on the. It's the markings, especially on the last 200 films, will be on are so close. It will be more on the discussions on that. So I'm sorry, we won't be able to share the marking of any of the films. Vinod, congratulations on your movie Pikasi. Deepak Ram, congratulations. That's the competition section. Aarti, we just, yes, we announced the competition section films. It will be also on our website. We'll also announce the same on our social media, so you can look up there. So. There is a lot of criteria for selecting a film. It's not one or two. It can be the script, the cinematography, the acting, the direction, the sound, everything else coming together. So we have about 10 to 15 parameters where the criteria for each film is selected. So it depends on the jury, how they have seen it. On each film on an average is watched by at least 3 primary juries, so that we get a good feedback on each film, and we take that as the base and then move forward, because it goes to 3. Apart from that, it goes on 3 layers of watching and discussions of each film. So that is how it works on, and these are the criteria which was looked upon by the Oscar Academy and our partner Shorts TV, which came and looked at how detailing we go on selecting for each film, and that is how we work on. Purnachandra, the non-competition list, we will be reaching out because a lot of filmmakers would not be. This has been our experience. Many filmmakers don't like to be in non-competition section. So what we do is we reach out to them personally first and ask them if they are open to be in the non-competition section, and then announce it. So the announcement of non-competition section will be a little delayed because we need to check with them and then come out. Probably a little delayed is maybe a day or 2, not too much, because our team will start calling them earliest by tomorrow and taking their confirmation. I think, okay. Is there a separate animation? Madhupriya, no, there is no separate animation movies in Indian section. The animation itself is a separate section. The animation section has both Indian, international, and anybody which have been selected. So it's a global section. It includes movies from every part of the world. So there is nothing as an animation section for Indian section right now. Trisha, yes, sorry, I missed the initial portion. Yes, the list will be out in some time on our social media and on our website, so you can check there. Amit, I mentioned this earlier. We are waiting for government orders to see if we can screen these movies in a theater, because of COVID, I really don't know what are the announcements coming from the government, we would be actually very happy to screen it on a big screen so that everybody watches, as a community and enjoys the filmmaker's movie. However, if the situation continues like this and so there is no way we would move this festival to an online platform. That's the idea. Kaushik, I think I already answered your question. It'll be out in a day or two maximum. So please wait for that. Okay, Sridevi, don't worry. The list of movies will be out on social media very soon. Any film name the typist in the list of Bangladesh? I'm sorry, Naeem. We have so many films. I cannot remember right now, but you can check the list of films will be announced on social media and on our website in a little while. I did not understand, Tushar, what is the documentary section? We have one documentary section. It is not actually a documentary section. It's a mix of documentary and fiction. It's called the Let's Include. The movies are based on inclusion. That is the section on that. Balaji, no, there is no non-competition section in the Let's Include. There's only competition. In case the government does not permit, will it be included in the 2021 festival in addition to the online screening? I did not understand this question properly, but if you're asking me if the government does not permit screenings in theater, no, we will, as I told you, it will be an online screening this year, and for the 2021, it will be a separate list of films. These movies will not be included in the next year. Chetan, Pooja short film. Can I get information, please? Chetan, our list of movies will be announced on social media and our website. Please check there. I don't know what other information you would require. So looks like those were the comments and questions from you. Oh, great. Umesh, thank you very much for your lovely comment. And we hope that you and your friends watch the films we have selected and enjoy them. Yashwant, I won't be able to give you much more details on the non-competition section right now. I don't understand, will non-competition section movies have exposure due to, they will have, the movies will be equally shown, both competition and non-competition. The only difference will be the competition section will be also seen by a jury, which will will announce the top winners. So, and I don't have a list of how many non-competition sections as of now. As I told you, we will be reaching out to filmmakers, and we will also have to see the duration of the film and how many we can select. So right now, I don't have a number on how many non-competition films we have. Devansh, no, we don't have a student section separately. Earlier, we used to have a separate student and a professional section, but it started getting very confusing because some students, by the time they submitted and the movie came on to screening, they no more students. So and some people started complaining that he is no more a student, but he's a working professional now. How can he be in the student section? So we decided to take it off. The only difference we used to do was we used to do a student concession, which I think we still do when submissions happen. So that is the only difference. There is no separate section for students. They compete equally with the professionals. Is there any film selected from Northeast India? Yes, I think there are a couple of films. I cannot immediately recall which film it is, but our list can definitely show which are the films selected. Adarsh, yes, the list is announced. It will be out on our social media. So I think it was good interacting with you, and I thank you again, and I congratulate all the winners who got selected. We will be reaching out to all of you, all the selected uh, competitions selection films, which for more details. And thank you again for viewers for joining me today and asking your questions. We'd be happy to answer you. If you have any questions, please write to us at hello@bisf.in. Also, our other request this time is because due to COVID, we have not been able to raise any money for our festival, and we plan to have this festival free of cost if it goes online completely. So our only request is we would put up a donation request to all of you. We will have a donation button on our website. So we request you to please open your hearts and support us, because we are, as a platform, are supporting young filmmakers who have gone on to become feature filmmakers, and you will be today, by supporting this festival, will be helping a budding filmmaker to become a great filmmaker tomorrow. So I request you to please look into our donation button and donate it to us. And again, I thank you again, and congratulations to all the selected films for this competition. I look forward to interacting with you. This Saturday, we are having a talk with Manoj Bajpayee and Devashish Makija, the director of Bhonsle. His short film Tandav, which again had Manoj Bajpayee, had won an award in our festival. So I'm very excited to have an interaction with them this Saturday on 18th July at 6:30. So request you all of you to join us in this, and we will, hopefully it should be a great interaction. We'll open up for questions, and you'll get the answers directly from Manoj Bajpayee ji and Devashish. So now, thank you very much, and you have a great evening, and congratulations again to the selected films. Be safe, stay healthy. Good night.